Warning: use professional supervision when creating equipment. This project has been rated easy.
Hey buff dudes, buff girls, do-it-yourself Duke here. We've had a ton of requests for the dip station, but we're gonna make something a little easier, cheap and simple. It's the Parallette bars. And why? Because you can do a lot of different things with these things. You can do L-sits, elevated push-ups, handstands, and much more. It's simple to build. Let's get started. So all it is 3/4 inch pipe. Check it out, it's right here. We're gonna get one 24-inch piece, two 18-inch pieces, two 90 degrees, two T's, and four 6-inch pieces. So let's just screw it together. Okay, there it is. So simple, so easy, but what we're gonna wanna do is tighten these joints. And we can use pipe wrenches or channel locks or pliers. And that way that's not gonna move around on you after it's put together. So let's go ahead and tighten it right now. Because really, you could hand tighten them and get them pretty dang tight. But just for safety's sake, you can put these wrenches on there and get them even tighter. Of course you want to go the right direction. And you're going to get them so tight that way. And again, you don't have to have pipe wrenches. You can use pliers. And that way these will never loosen up. Okay, got it all tightened up. Again, you don't have to. You can put a lot of leverage on this when you're putting it together, but for safety's sake, I always use the pipe wrenches, but it's lacking one important thing. See how it's kind of wobbling? You can get caps for that on each side, or you can get balls, tough balls, like this. These are just small tennis balls, like for dachshunds and small dogs. And we put a slit in there, like that. We're just gonna simply put it on, like there. Ball, please. And put that one on, like there, look at that. Beautiful. Ball, please. And the cool part is, we picked these up for $1 at the dollar store. And this will help protect your floor too. And there it is. So you're gonna take the same steps we used to build this one and just make another one. And now you have two, which is your set of Parallette bars. You're gonna be able to do this between $50, $55, and that's not bad because these things can be really expensive. And there you go, the Parallette bars. The cool thing is you can take them to the park, your backyard. They're really mobile, really easy, as you can see. But we need to see how these things work. We need to see what kind of exercises we can do on them. Let's do that.
So I just got the Parallette bars delivered and we're about to test them out. There's a couple great exercises you can do. Obviously you can do tricep dips, which is just gonna kick your legs out in front of you, bend at the elbows, extend up, get a good squeeze. You can adjust them either closer or farther away, depending on your preference. Have them close, get a nice squeeze up. Or you can put them away from each other here, grab the bar behind you, kick your legs out in front of you, and do a little bit more advanced dip station because you have a little bit more weight and load on the triceps as you're performing your dips. Get a nice squeeze at the top. Another thing you can do is do some elevated push-ups. You can put your feet up on something else as you perform it. Put about shoulder width in the Parallette bars. Get a nice stretch in the chest and bring it up. You can get a pretty good long range of motion on this one because rather than doing push-ups on the ground, you have to stop before you actually hit the ground. But with these ones, you can go below parallel and get a nice stretch in the chest. Get a nice squeeze at the top as well. You can also perform handstand presses. The ceiling in here is a little short, so we can't actually do a full handstand press, but we can do assisted, which a lot of people prefer, basically because they can't perform a full handstand press on their own quite yet. So you do assisted, you just put your feet up on the platform, you push your hips up into the air, face your head towards the ground, bring your body down, and press up through the shoulders. And there we go. There's some simple, easy exercises you can perform on the Parallette bars. Good thing about these is too, do-it-yourself Duke made these, and you can also adjust the length of the bars to make them either higher, so that you can do full chest dips on them, or you can do them shorter for a little bit more mobility, as far as maybe throwing them in the trunk of your car, strap them out on the back of your motorcycles, you take them to the park or whatnot. So, excellent workout tool. Highly recommended to have it in your arsenal. Right? Hey, there he is.
Hey, man. Good to have Brandon back in the house.
Yeah.
Buff dude, buff DIY dude. Hey, somebody's missing.
Oh yeah.
The blonde guy.
One behind the camera.
There you go. Buff dudes, buff girls. Demonstrated by Buff Brandon. Built by DIY dude. Can't beat that combination, right?
And Buff Dudes approved. Ugh.